Evil train.
Evil 2.
Let's touch live wire.
Touch live wires while it's raining, nonetheless.
Oh, thank God that worked.
Oh God, it jizzed.
Ah, the protective coat of slime. Now no one can trip that wire anymore.
Well, at least it thanked me.
Oh, Rebecca fell down here.
Yeah.
Ah, it was Billy for me.
Were you controlling Billy first? Whoever you're controlling will fall down here.
Okay, then I guess I was controlling Billy. Oh, Billy. And now we got the team mechanic to solve puzzles. Or to get them the hell out of here in this case.
I honestly like the idea here.
I don't mind it.
I like it though. Like it's a fresh idea. They tried something with it.
Unfortunately, in the first area with the train, it's small, but this also means some backtracking. But it's small, so it's very minor.
But like I said though, they do use more of this mechanic later on, and I honestly do like the mechanic.
This is pretty much playing the season of Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, I mean, that was a big thing with Resident Evil 5, was Chris and Sheva using their abilities together.
Now we gotta push the button, send this to God knows where. I forget where the hell this goes to. Anyway, and now that we're done with that, she'll wait here.
It goes to the kitchen.
Okay, cool. So now, because remember, we got that switch up there, up and running. We reconnected it thanks to Rebecca's brave sacrifice. I mean, let's face it, she could have easily fired herself. Now Billy's got to find her way back down to the kitchen.
It's something you say that, Matt, because when I went up here, I was thinking the same fucking thing. Like, that's a live wire. In any other video game I'd be playing, that's something I'm avoiding.
Yeah.
That's something I just want to touch, unless I have rubber insulation.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's true.
Which is kind of a bad excuse for it all.
It's raining.
Yes. That's a dapper fucking outfit, though, for Billy.
I like it, too. Kind of gives off a 70s cop vibe.
Looks straight. No, I would say he looks straight out of the Yakuza series.
The what?
The Yakuza series.
Oh, the Yakuza.
Yeah.
Even though that's Sega.
Doesn't matter.
Don't matter. You can still have a shout out or two. I mean, Saints Row 2 had a shout out to Castlevania of all things. That's a big fridge. Yeah. In Saints Row 2, there's the station 106.66 The Grudge, and one of the songs on it is Black Dahlia's "What a Horrible Night to Have a Curse." Interestingly enough, one of the people that calls in will request the song played, and she goes by the name Belmont.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
And the radio station announcer goes, "You've got to be shitting me!" All right, now we got a train key here.
I actually like that song though.
Pretty good stuff.
What, Black Dahlia?
The band is Black Dahlia Murder. They have a song called "What a Horrible Night to Have a Curse."
Now that we got the conductor key, we can mosey on along. The knife still sucks, so we're going to drop that right here. This is another thing that this game kind of does to some minor irksome annoyances. You can't... There's no item boxes anymore. Apparently we invented them in Resident Evil 1, but this game is shit out of luck.
Just before they invented them. And widely distributed them.
So now basically we got to run all the way to the conductor room. Hey, nice to meet you. Good to see you too, buddy. Later.
Here's your suit, Gucci.
So here's the thing with this, though. Billy's more of the combatant of the two. Yeah. So it's not really weird to give him the firepower while Rebecca solves the puzzles. Except you can't quite do that all the way through, as you're going to need sometimes Billy to solve a puzzle, and likewise you're going to need Rebecca to fight sometimes. So it becomes kind of a give-and-take mechanic. It's normally, for me, it's like 75% Billy does the fighting and Rebecca does the puzzles, but I do have to switch it up from time to time. Anyway, we got the conductor room. Okay, let's actually head to the conductor's room. As if we have any other fucking leads.
You checked the dead stars number already.
I already did, and I got the bullets.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Hello, Mr. Conductor?
Ooh, the conductor? I'm a fan.
And just now, we're getting the map.
Now we're getting the map?
When it's already completed.
Yeah, essentially. By the way, this does something interesting. Drop an item anywhere, and if you press the X button, this will come up. This will let you find out where you leave all your items at. Which was very helpful when you got to drop a key item or two, just because you can't freaking use it then, but you got to use it later.
Yeah.
Pinch those off for when I get Rebecca back, as Bailey can't really do anything with a red herb. He'll just look at it and go, "Oh, this looks nice."
Nice.
We get a briefcase.
This pisses me off.
What?
This briefcase.
Yeah.
The memo that appears with it. So apparently there's a key card that you need inside that briefcase.
Unfortunately, it goes to 2 other people for no fucking reason.
Yeah, it's a one bag that's owned by 2 people. And requires 2 different keys to open it.
That looks dangerous. Up we go.
With that herb?
No. Which, this is, like I said, the only thing that kind of bums me out of this is that, you know, Billy can't fucking mix herbs. Because you're going to wish you had those healing items on you.
That makes you wonder why. I mean, I guess inexperience would be the excuse.
No, it's just like a skill set sort of thing. Like, you know, some people, like, I couldn't mix an herb if you gave me the fucking 2 plants. I'd be looking at them going,
Well,
what the fuck you want me to do with this shit? Put it
bit,
in my salad?
It's a bit presumptuous on my part, but I always figured what they were doing was that they were taking the herbs and just mashing them up. Like classic medicine.
Yeah, that's what they normally do. They actually kind of patch it on themselves instead of smoking weed, but smoking weed became the funnier answer, so we roll with that.
Because it's right there. It kind of looks like, they're about to.
So
Billy
Cohen's Billy Cohen's a non-smoker.
No, he smokes. Otherwise, we don't have the lighter. But it's just he doesn't know how to mix them.
That's a good point.
He can't roll a proper joint.
It always falls apart.
Hey, we got the ice pick.
Hey, the ice pick. Okay, so anyway, the point I was bringing up earlier, and the reason why I brought up
I'm
Billy's...
missing something here.
Are you? I don't think you are.
I don't know why.
You're about to get the shotgun.
The hunting gun.
Well, looks quite similar. Anyway, the only reason why I brought up Billy's knife earlier was because I always assumed that it was Billy that fell down into the train car.
Mm-hmm.
But now on this playthrough, I found out that anybody can, both Rebecca and Billy can fall in there, depending on who you're controlling. If Billy gets stuck in there, you can't exit that area without them getting the ice pick. And I figured, oh wait a minute, Billy has a knife.
Yeah.
If you check the door, it says you need something sharp to open the door up, and it's like you have a knife.
This is one mechanic right here that pisses me off in this game, though. They brought back Resident Evil 2's idea of 2 slot items.
Yes.
In a game like this, is kind of really fucking annoying.
Inventory is already limited, and you're getting a shitload more items because they want to emphasize the item dropping mechanic.
Yeah.
Right. It's just such a pain in the ass. Let's take the hunting gun out. This is actually kind of more along the lines of a rifle rather than a shotgun.
Yeah.
So you get more range with it, and it's more powerful, but the shells are limited.
Every time I'm looking up for general opinions on Resident Evil 0, there is always a few words that are always thrown around. Rebecca, trains, leeches, item switching.
Yeah.
And,
leeches.
Yeah.
Astute observation, Billy. They were actually using that to feed their passengers in the dining car.
Looks like a carpet. Hey, carpet.
I thought I had more shotgun shells on this.
He heard the term carpet muncher. He had the wrong idea of what it actually meant.
All of them had to break.
Oh, we're finding a tyrant already?
Oh,
No.
it's a crab.
It's a giant scorpion.
Scorpion.
What the fuck was this doing here?
We're not in the mansion yet.
Yeah.
Body ram.
Ow.
And hit you with his tail. Okay.
Tail ram?
This is certainly different.
Oops.
Oh.
Bad timing. Bad timing.
I'm having an epiphany. I left the oven on. By the way, if you character switch while another character is in peril, they will contact you over walkie-talkie saying, "Help me, you son of a bitch!"
Or like, what the fuck are you doing switching out, you motherfucker?
Like,
oh dear. Body ram. And I can't.
He thinks, wait, did I leave the bikes out when it's raining?
As you can know, now tell the fuck me likes the weak point.
Of course.
You got to expose it first, though, because that thing is not like that at the start of the fight. But thankfully, that's what they give you the hunting gun for.
Yeah, usually I have more. I thought I had more shotgun shells in this, but now it looks like we're gonna have to really MacGyver a situation here. Because usually you have like 14 to deal with this thing.
Huh.
Thank God I have a handgun.
I mean, I guess it could depend also like how far you are from it too.
Ow.
And
Damn.
there's a-
Whoa,
boy,
damn.
Did a whole full fucking flip there. Impressive. Huh?
Oh. It died.
It's like it said. Otherwise, I didn't think you would get the trophy.
Yeah.
If it didn't. Like, I don't trust that trophy. What does it know?
I thought I did something special during the boss fight.
Yeah, you fought it without actually having it on screen.
Well, that thing is taking a long time to die. Does it melt like a ganado? Or now do we have a big
Kind of wish it did.
Then, or do we now have a giant scorpion corpse inside the middle of the train?
That would be a real bitch to work around.
No, but this is...
Billy, I'm stuck! Hey, me too.
This is any opportunity that we now remove that scorpion tail and use it as a melee weapon.
Well, Final Fantasy method?
Yeah. You said you usually have 14? Or is there an amp? You said you usually have 14 rounds of...
Yeah, there's probably another shotgun box I missed somewhere.
Huh. I only found one when I was here. So maybe you're thinking of ahead?
It could be. I have to leave the hunting gun behind for the time being.
Oh.
So I can pick up a useless briefcase.
It's big and shooty.
It's big and shooty. It makes me tight in the pants. You know what I should actually do? Alright, I know what I'm going to do. Probably going to leave the briefcase somewhere where both of them can reach it. And then we can fucking knock that shit out quickly.
Okay.
And Billy's an art aficionado. Good to know.
So, what made you want to buy it? Because we are playing this off of your Resident Evil Origins collection.
Yeah.
What made you want to, like, try out the remake in Zero?
Never played Zero. Played a little bit of the remake, and I couldn't get into it because I wasn't a fan of Resident Evil.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying he got his ass kicked.
Plus, I knew that like we were gonna get to RE0 anyway, so I thought, why not for the higher resolution?
Good point.
What have we here?
I thought that was a key.
Ah, the panel opener. Convenient. Thank you, Mr. Scorpion.
A shovel handle. This will come in once you.
I wonder if I should give this to Rebecca.
Yeah. It is close to Valentine's Day.
Be some shit if we finish this game on Valentine's Day.
God damn. How long is this game?
Depends upon how efficient you are with the item switching mechanic. I won't lie, the second runs, kind of a no shit thing here to say, but second runs of this game are usually much faster than your first, only because you'll know when to switch the items out properly.
Yeah.
So on average?
5-6 hours?
I would say 3 or 5.
3 or 5. Okay, ballpark figures around there.
Yeah.
Either way, typical Resident Evil. Classic Resident Evil length. Because remake, for as good as it is and as wonderful as it looks, it's still pretty short.
I love your shoes.
Oh, thank you. See, I love these zombies. They're very complimentary. Let me head up the stairs real quick.
But I hate your belt.
Oh, now you've gone too far.
Oh yeah, speaking of belts, I don't know why that brought this tangent up, but Billy can actually score headshots with the gun better than Rebecca can. Come to think of it, I don't think Rebecca can get a headshot with her handgun.
AI Billy got headshots when he was by my side.
Fucking A, Billy.
Fucking AI Billy. Oh, hello.
Your shirt looks like a banana.
Your mother sucks bananas in hell.
God damn.
Oh, that's rude. She's obviously a cucumber fan.
Hey, that was my brother.
You don't know my mom.
I'm not done yet, you asshole.
Yeah, those are the exploits you really just want to work with. You know, a zombie won't grab you when they're in the middle of their getting up animation.
Probably the whole reason of you fighting with a knife, but unlike Code Veronica, this game's knife is back to blowing. So,
is it a sweeping motion or a stabbing motion?
I don't even remember. I don't even use it. So that's how I know the knife sucks. I don't touch it.
I don't touch it. That shit gives me hand herpes.
Hand herpes, Joe?
Hand herpes.
Hand herpes. All right, we'll use this here first.
So you can get rid of it.
Pretty much.
You need a tool to do that.
They are pretty fucking heavy.
I mean, I know they need the proper torque, but
it's pretty heavy shit. Like I said,
would think my first thought was that it's too heavy. You need 2 people.
No. Let's get the kid out. Of course, I gotta go about it this way.
Sending you a nice pic. Rebecca says, "Neat." She picks her teeth and puts it back in.
She just takes a selfie, sends it back down, and just like this with her.
And then Billy sends another selfie of him face palming.
It's like instant messaging.
Yeah, that's right. 2002. Selfies weren't really a thing. So.
Well, this game's actually taking place in 1998.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Polaroids.
What the fuck do I do with this?
This is an ice pick, Billy.
This is the final solution.
Stab yourself.
I have no interest in practicing your craft, you murderer.
Shit. Too bad. You would think the first solution would be the knife.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, then again, an ice pick it's thinner.
Yeah, it's narrower. I mean, but a knife is thin too. I mean, it is a combat knife, so.
Yeah.
Put the knife in me, Billy.
You're on fire. I'm going the other way.
I know his name is Bennett, but still. There was a Billy and Predator.
Is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to take a quick detour. We'll come right... I'm going to cut for a bit. We're going to go back to that room, conductor's room, and grab the herbs and mix them.
Okay, cut.
So we'll be right back.
Key.
Provided I don't die.
later.
What I personally like to do real quick, honestly, sometimes is you mix them and then you give one to at least one to Billy so Billy can fight back and heal.
Makes sense.
Yeah. By the way, this has to be selected for her to do it, otherwise she won't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's adding an extra step?
An extra step. It's an unneeded step.
Yeah. So everyone has medical, kits ingested into their body already by Resident Evil 1.
Yeah.
I kind of wonder. Oh no, wait! This is just gonna take me to where the hunting gun was. Should I actually get?
What do you gotta do?
I was actually gonna see if I could like take the shortcut back over to where I was misremembering my placement because I thought that ladder would have taken me back over to the ice pick room where I was the first time, but I was like, no, wait, that's a different room.
Oh, okay.
So now we gotta head all the way back to meet up with Billy.
Wait, what does it say? Equippin' Express?
Eclipse Express.
It was like Equippin'. Hey, Equippin'.
You clipping, dog.
Hey, what do you get when you breed?
Toodaloo.
What do you get when an elephant breeds with a rhino?
When an elephant breeds with a rhino?
Yeah.
A mess?
I don't know.
Elevino.
Oh, shut up.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn it.
Chomp.
Your leather looks very tight.
As in,
Since we're doing bad jokes, I got one. Why is it that orphans never play baseball?
Because they don't know where home is.
Damn, there goes my joke.
Come on, Matt, you gotta do
Well,
better.
what I was gonna ask you is that leather's very tight, and I was like, well, is that leather is tight, as in it's cool, or
That's the thing.
Hi, Billy.
She'll never know.
She'll never know. Fuck.
Of course it is. Why'd you check it again?
Just to make sure.
Wait a minute. I think I feel an aneurysm coming.
Hey, is a flaming man gonna pop out from there?
Not yet.
Aw.
Not sure if a Flaming Man does. I don't think of Resident Evil 4. Which was kind of goofy when that shit happened.
It was funny.
It was. And Leon's like, sucks to be you.
Oh.
Doggy.
Look, after a giant scorpion, dogs are suddenly looking a lot less threatening.
They are. Dogs are easy to handle. Giant ass scorpions? Fuck.
Yeah, they
Oh,
start
yeah.
getting miniature versions.
What do we got here? Yay.
Oh, it's a gold cock ring.
Oh God.
A Princess,
Put
a
that
Prince
down.
Albert.
Masturbator.
I really hate Rebecca's lack of health in this game.
Yeah. But yeah, it is still weird though, cause I managed to get the Wii version of RE4 for free.
How did that happen?
I got this app called Game Flip,
Okay.
and I purchased Zelda 1 on the NES, and when it came in, I got $10 in credit, in-app credit.
It's like a promotion or something like that.
Somewhat. So it's like, hey, you could get this for free since you got some credit, and then like I saw RE4, I love that version. I love the Wii version, so yeah, I got it for free.
Cool. I went the wrong way.
Shut the door after you, Matt. Thank you.
We are nothing if at least polite. That gas can is important for us. Not
figured.
just this minute, but we're going to be using it.
Anything that glows.
Anything that doesn't blend in with the background.
It's definitely showing in this game. It's like you know you're gonna have to collect certain objects, but just make sure that you don't have to collect them right away.
Look at that. Look at that thing on the right side of that train.
Mm-hmm. This is a weird puzzle for some reason. Like, it's pressure sensitive, so you have to switch around to get the characters to get what they need to do.
Is that a spear gun?
It's a hook shot.
It's a
Oh, it's a grapple gun.
It's a
weird
hook shot.
fucking thing to
Oh,
be
it's
at-
actually a hook shot.
That's a hook shot. That's a weird fucking thing to be at the back of a train.
Link be damned.
Including with an operator's manual. Point away from yourself. Shoot.
Away from face.
Latch. Hook.
Shoot to kill.
Use if necessary. So why do you need a hook shot?
Because there are things you just need the hook shot on.
Because the train's moving too fast. But if we hook shot onto a tree and hold on tight, we'll dislocate our shoulders and die.
Essentially. All right, let me take a look at my inventory. Buttons. All right, let's see. Billy's got 2 of these. Let's use one. I don't really give a shit about ranking in this game either. All right, we got 1 free space a pop, so let's get on. Let's mosey on along.
What is ranking based off time and first aid sprays?
Time, first aid sprays, saves. They're still applying that classic formula, and in reality, though, it's kind of pointless as those rankings don't really mean anything in this particular run through.
Oh, someone did pop out.
Yeah, they came out of the fridge though. Not quite as mimetic as Mr. Oven.
And there's actually the reason why we're going to want this.
Yeah, I'll say this. At least Billy is better than Sheva.
Billy,
in terms of what?
I've never had a problem working with Sheva in
You
5.
give Sheva a sniper rifle.
Dude,
Call the rest of the game a breeze.
The only time I've ever had a problem with Sheva was when I was dealing with Reapers.
Oh, yeah, no matter what weapon you give Sheva with Reapers, she's gonna.
The stun baton?
She's gonna. No, even then, it blows.
Yeah, that's why I always had to make sure I had like the
Always give your AI partner a sniper rifle. Because they are always 1-to-1 accurate with it, and they usually go for headshots.
Yeah. Now we'll pass them all over to here.
Are you drinking, or is that a Molotov?
It's a Molotov.
Although he could Molotov.
I always say Molotov.
It's Molotov. You asshole.
Fuck, dude, really? I have to be an asshole for that one? Sweet. Now, if only I had a shotgun.
Because you could throw the bullets at the very least. Or use your guns.
Okay, so here's what you could do with the hookshot. You attach the Molotov where the hook actually is. You know, then you shoot it at a zombie right in the head, and then you see his head explode.
I like that. Sounds silly.
It's Resident. It's Resident Evil.
You do great in Dead Rising.
Yeah, right.
Resident Evil is silly. You gotta go with it.
You know what though? I don't think Resident Evil will start getting really silly with weapons at the very least until 4.
Then again, like in the PS2 version, you get the X Buster.
Oh, the Plagas XLR.
Yeah.
You actually do get an X Buster in one of the Dead Rising games.
But Dead Rising 1, I think.
You could look like a surf bot.
Yeah, but you can also get Mega Man X's outfit.
I also used the Servbot helmet. Whatchamacallit? I was saying yeah, no, that's useful.
Actually,
Fire away.
Actually, in Dead Rising 3, you could actually make an electrified sledgehammer.
Right. But then again, it was really just sort of the same thing of the Sledgehammer Fire Axe 2, which was a fantastic game.
I still need to play that one. Then again, I haven't even beaten the first one. Still sucks that it was only like Xbox exclusive at the time.
What, Dead Rising 3?
Dead Rising 1.